Hey, did you know that Elizabeth May, the leader of the Green Party, Canada's loudest eco-nagger, always scolding you for using too much carbon, always telling you how to live, did you know that she doesn't ride a bicycle? Let me be more precise. She doesn't even know how to ride a bicycle. She's never done it. She doesn't know how. Now, I know that sounds crazy. It's like meeting someone who says they don't know how to swim. It's just weird. But I guess you could understand if someone doesn't know how to swim. I mean, you need a swimming pool or a lake or a beach or something, and maybe you never just had one around and it didn't really matter. But there is no place in Canada, in the world really, where bicycles don't exist, where you can't bike. I mean, she was born in the States, she lives in Canada, there's bikes everywhere. Isn't that how kids get around in North America? I mean, not just for fun, but until you're old enough to drive, don't you just bicycle places? But what about her professional capacity? I mean, she tells other people to bike and to stop driving. It's weird enough that she, as a normal private citizen, wouldn't know how to bike, but given that she's a full-time scold about the subject, just for appearance's sake, don't you think she ought to, do it even once herself? It's not just hypocritical, it's bizarre. Now, this has become big news in Quebec, where they take their environmentalism seriously. Look at this screaming headline in the Journal de Montréal. The chief of the Green Party doesn't know how to bike. That's a translation. Here's the original story with almost the identical headline in La Presse. They managed to get May to admit it was a credibility, quote, disaster. In her own words, a credibility catastrophe. But not a peep in English Canada other than a short write-up I saw defending her. Seriously, I saw one story on Yahoo News saying that, well, fully 6% of Canadians don't ride a bike, so she's not that freaky. Yeah, but how many of those fringe 6% are full-time scolds to you for not biking? What a quack she is. May said that her mother didn't want her to bicycle when she was a child because they lived in the country and her mom thought it was too dangerous. What? Every kid in the country bikes because in the country you don't have buses or subways, you bike. And it's much safer because you're not on busy city streets. Again, total baloney excuse, but fine. So she had a weird mom growing up. But now she's grown up herself. What's her excuse now? Elizabeth May is afraid of a lot of things, I guess. Like Wi-Fi, internet. Seriously, she thinks the internet is something so dangerous, she actually wrote, interesting and informative session on electromagnetic frequencies and smart meters. So glad I don't have Wi-Fi at home. Yeah, I mean, it's one thing to be a know-nothing, low-information leftist. That's sort of the Green Party's voter base. But to be a genuine bona fide conspiracy theorist about Wi-Fi being dangerous to your health, and then she's afraid of GMOs too, and pipelines too. But again, not really, because like all Canadians who eat corn or sugar or yogurt, she eats GMO foods every day. Like all Canadians, she uses oil and gas delivered via pipeline every day. She just takes her hypocrisy that one extra step, so much so that the Quebec media call it a calamity. The fact that the English language media party in Canada is either ignoring or defending her bizarreness, well, what do you expect? They don't take Elizabeth May seriously other than as a battering ram to attack Stephen Harper. Here, let me close with a clip of Elizabeth May that will always, in my mind, define how nuts she is and the great lengths the English media will go to protect her. Ladies and gentlemen, the leader of the Green Party of Canada, bike-ophobe, Elizabeth May.
Okay, I gotta calm down. Which of us as leaders is not like the other? I'm the oldest, you know that now, but I'm also the only leader with artificial parts. You do know this, I don't mean my boobs, I mean my hips. Praise the Lord, free at last. Omar Khadri, you've got more class than the whole fucking cabinet. Thank you.